So now we're going to bath our baby. Okay, so I'm in a nice warm room. I've got my bath run, and when you run a baby's bath, it's better to run the cold water first and then top it up with warm water until it's the right temperature. That's because if you've got a toddler running around or if you've got an older baby, it's so that it's to prevent any scalds or burns. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, once we've got water in the bath, we're going to check that it's the right temperature with elbow or wrist. And if you bear in mind where your baby's come from in that lovely environment of your womb, you want the water to be kind of replicating that really. So if you think it's that kind of temperature, so body temperature is what you want. And it doesn't need to be deep. It needs to be about that deep, about 5 to 7 centimetres. So your baby will be ready for a bath once the umbilical cord has fallen off, and that's usually a week to 2 weeks, something like that. You could possibly do it sooner if your baby's had a bit of an explosion or if you all feel ready for a bath time, but please keep the umbilical cord dry. Make sure it's a nice time for you and your baby, so make sure you and your baby are really relaxed and happy and content. And keep your baby warm at all times. So my little baby here, he's wrapped in his towel. In fact, he's still got his vest and he's still got his nappy on, because the aim of the game is just to keep him as warm as possible. So I'm going to start off first by topping and tailing, just like we did in the previous video. So I'm going to be using separate pieces of cotton wool to wipe from the eye inside to outwards. And I'll be throwing that cotton wool away and starting with another piece. Okay, so we'll assume that I've just done that. And we're going to dry the baby's face as well. Now I'm going to pick my baby up, supporting his head. And I'm going to hold him like this, a bit like a rugby ball. But I'm still supporting his head. He's still got his little vest on. He's still got his nappy on because I'm trying to keep him warm. And I'm going to gently lean him over the bath. I'm still supporting his head. And I'm just going to splash some of this water from the bath over onto his head. He might cry a little bit because it's brand new for him and it's brand new for you. But I'm going to swish that water on his head and I'm going to sing to him and tell him everything's okay. And there he is, he's smiling at me. There we go. So that's his hair washed. At this point as well, we don't need to use any shampoo, we don't need to use any liquid soap. Baby's skin is very, very delicate. So even if you'd like to get your nice things out that people may have bought you for your baby, it's probably best to not use it. Put it away until your baby's about a month old. Just use plain water for now. So we're going to dry your baby's hair. Wipe away any splashes. Baby's quite happy. And then I'm going to take off his little vest. With these vests as well, just a little top tip, you can take them over the head as you would normally, but if your baby has had a bit of an explosion, a bit of a punami going on, they do open at the top here and you can bring them straight down. Okay, it's just a quicker way of getting your baby out of the vest sometimes. I'll take my cloth nappy off. I'm going to scrape away that little bit of poo. And actually, I'm going to wipe some of that poo away before I pop him in the bath. Yeah, okay. Now I'm going to just hold him very, very securely now. Babies are very, very slippery, so I'm going to hold him, support him under the arm, like that, with one finger, on top with my thumb. My wrist is behind his neck. And I'm holding onto his legs and I'm just going to lower him gently into the bath. And then I'm just going to swish some water over him, cleaning any little areas that may need an extra bit of attention. See whether he's enjoying it or not. He seems to be enjoying it. So we'll leave him splash around for a little bit. Might sing him a little nursery rhyme. And then when he's clean, I'm going to take him out the bath, remembering that he's slippy, pop him back down onto a towel, and we're going to make sure he's dry from head to toe. When we dry, we need to make sure we're drying in all those little creases, under the arms, under the chin, in between the fingers, in between all the folds on the genitals, backs of the knees and the little toes. Singing him a song. When your baby reaches about 6 to 8 weeks old, it might be a really nice time to do some baby massage. We'll do another video with baby massage. But my baby's happy, and now I'm going to pop a new nappy on him and I'm going to get him dressed, and I think it's time for bed.